a family trip to Machu Picchu. Last summer, my family and I went on an unforgettable journey to one of the most amazing places on Earth, Machu Picchu. We had always dreamed of visiting this ancient Inca city, and finally, the time had come. The trip was exciting, challenging, and full of beautiful moments. Planning the trip. It all started when my parents suggested we take a family vacation to Peru. We discussed many places, but when my father mentioned Machu Picchu, everyone was excited. We knew it was a big adventure, but it was something special we all wanted to see. My mum began researching everything about the trip. We found that Machu Picchu is located in the mountains, about 2,430 meters above sea level. The city was built by the Incas hundreds of years ago, and it is one of the new seven wonders of the world. To get there, we would first fly to Cusco, a city in the mountains. From Cusco, we would travel by train to the town of Aguas Calientes, and then take a bus to the entrance of Machu Picchu. The trip would take a few days, and we were all excited to explore. Arriving in Cusco. The flight from home to Cusco was long, but it was exciting. The moment we landed in Cusco, I could feel the difference in the air. The city is high in the mountains, and the air is thinner than at home. We were all told to take it easy and rest for a day to get used to the altitude. Cusco is a beautiful city with many old buildings, narrow streets, and colorful markets. We spent a day walking around the city, visiting the Plaza de Armas, a large square in the center of the city. We saw the famous Inca walls and even went to some local markets where we bought handmade clothes and souvenirs. The next morning, we woke up early and took the train to Aguas Calientes. The journey was amazing. The train passed through green valleys, rivers, and mountains. We could see the mist on the peaks and the tall trees all around. The scenery was incredible, and we were all very excited to see Machu Picchu. Exploring Machu Picchu. Finally, we arrived in Aguas Calientes, a small town near Machu Picchu. Early the next morning, we took a bus to the entrance of the Inca city. The bus ride was steep, and the road twisted up the mountain. But when we reached the top, I felt like I was in another world. Machu Picchu is breathtaking. The city is surrounded by tall green mountains, and the ancient stone buildings are beautifully preserved. We walked through the site with a guide who told us about the history of the city. It was hard to believe that people lived there hundreds of years ago, high in the mountains. We visited the famous Temple of the Sun, where the Incas worshipped the sun god. We also climbed to the top of Huayna Picchu, the mountain that rises behind Machu Picchu. The view from the top was amazing. We could see the entire city of Machu Picchu below us, surrounded by lush green mountains. It felt like we were on top of the world. The weather was perfect, not too hot and not too cold. The sky was clear, and the sun shone brightly, making everything look even more beautiful. We took many photos and enjoyed the peaceful atmosphere of the place. Family bonding. One of the best parts of the trip was spending time together as a family. We laughed, talked, and shared our thoughts as we explored the ruins. My younger brother was fascinated by the stone steps, and my mum loved taking pictures of the flowers and plants around the city. My father was excited to learn about the Inca history, and I loved hearing about the mysteries of Machu Picchu. We sat on the stones in the Plaza Principal, where the Incas once gathered. We talked about the people who built Machu Picchu and imagined what life was like for them. It was amazing to think that the city had been forgotten for centuries and was only discovered by a scientist in the early 1900s. At lunchtime, we sat in a small cafe near the site and had a delicious meal. The food in Peru was amazing. We tried local dishes like ceviche, a dish made with fish and lime, and papa a la huancaína, potatoes with a creamy sauce. Everything tasted so fresh and flavorful. After exploring the ruins, we walked along the Inca Trail for a short time. The trail was built by the Incas and is still in good condition. It was peaceful and quiet, and we could hear the sound of birds singing in the trees. The views from the trail were stunning, and it felt like we were walking through history. The journey back. After a full day of exploring, we took the bus back down to Aguascalientes. We were all tired but happy. We had seen so much, and it felt like we had just touched a small piece of history. The next day, we took the train back to Cusco. On the train ride, we talked about our favorite moments and made plans for our next adventure. The trip to Machu Picchu was one of the best experiences of our lives. It was not only about the amazing place, but also about the memories we made as a family. We learned so much about history, nature, and each other. We returned home with full hearts and unforgettable memories. Why Machu Picchu? Machu Picchu is more than just a beautiful place. It is a symbol of the Inca civilization, a reminder of human achievement, and a place that connects people to nature. Visiting Machu Picchu is not just about seeing an ancient city. It is about experiencing something that has stood the test of time. If you ever get the chance to visit Machu Picchu, I highly recommend it. It is a place of wonder, mystery, and beauty. And most importantly, it is a place where you can create lasting memories with the people you love.